See, I don't mind loving a man more than he loves me, but where the destruction comes, where the issue comes in, is loving a man more than I love myself. Because then I would lose myself. I would not want to walk away, even if the situation I'm in with the man is stunting my growth. I will still be with the man because I love him more than I love myself.
Wanna blow up in the limelight, think about what my life would then be like. Go to LA, I'm back all in one night, trying to catch a flight, I'm just working for that jet life.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Young, Famous and African, a reality show that just hit Netflix and it's got everybody talking, and I want to talk too because you know I like talking. My mouth is always running a lot. Yappa, 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 yappa. And I'm not going to shut it, please.
Shanice.
Yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
In this video, as usual, I'm going to be talking and also lay my wig. Today's video is sponsored by Julia Hair.
So they sent me this 26 inches body wave wig. Inside the box, it had two bags, one for the hair, one for the goodie bag. The goodie bag had lashes, hair clips, silk scarf. I have so many of these. Hair, whatever this thing is. Hair, whatever this one is. And yeah, then this is the hair. Listen, the hair was giving silky right out of the box. Like, can you see the material I'm working with? It was nice. Like, this is nice. And the hairline was okay, even though I bleached and plucked it, it was okay. For some reason, I prefer the lace was tinted to almost my color. So for some reason I prefer tinted lace to HD lace. Please don't kill me. Yeah, this is the hair, so let's get to laying it.
The hair has been bleached and curled and ready to install. I'm going to start with the show as a whole, and I need the phone number of the person that did the hair and makeup. I need you to come here and sit with me. No, don't even sit with me. Let's go outside. Go outside for what? Let's go outside and fight.
Come on, let's go outside.
Go outside for what?
We're gonna fight.
Cause you know you're wrong. I wanna start with your mama. She should have whooped your ass. The makeup and the hair was horrible, and you're supposed to be like the elite people, the rich people in Africa, and this is what you're working with. Especially the makeup, they were looking mortuary ready. When peace like a river tell my soul, you have given very much. Or maybe they probably gave it to True Connection. They gave it to somebody who cannot really do makeup, who cannot really do hair, or they misappropriated the funds, and that is why they ended up looking embarrassing on camera. Like, god damn, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It's getting on my nerves.
But I think their dressing, their outfits were chef's kiss, swanky. Swanky is my fave. Like, I love Swanky on that show. He was just looking pretty and minding his goddamn business. He was just chilling in the corner, wearing the Shiangabana, even though I think he was dressed like he was on the cast of Coming to America, but he was still looking pretty and minding his business. Every look back to back was something interesting, huh? I love Swanky. Every time he pops up on the screen, it's always positive energy. Why didn't y'all show Swanky more? But then it was so funny, the scene with Naked in that train, that they were like, what was that? Where was that anger from? He was just, I think they told him, oh, you're being too chill. I need you to, you know, cause drama or be dramatic, because he was just rambling on and on. It's like, what is wrong with you? Are you drunk? Are you high? Calm down. It's not that serious. Like, what are you even talking about? Nadia. My first thought about Nadia was she was being shady to Annie. Like, she was just being a mean girl. Like, you just judged her without even really knowing her. You just met her immediately there and then, and you started judging her. And the shade she threw, Two-Face. She said her husband is Two-Face. I think my mom is a fan of him, trying to say Two Faces. The fact that she was judging Zari for hooking up with, is it Andile? Where she was doing the same thing or almost did the same thing with Diamond, it was giving hypocrite. And also, she's a follower. She doesn't have a mind of her own. Whatever Kanye says, she will just go with it. Like when they were in that room and she was talking to Zari and attacking Zari just because Kanye was attacking Zari. You didn't even sit down to assess the situation and make your own decision. You've already started judging her straight up. She immediately just started attacking Zari, and I'm like, where is this coming from? And I think most part of the reason is because of Diamond, right? She was interested in Diamond. Then during that Arabic team party, Zari walked in and she saw their chemistry, and all of a sudden she doesn't like Zari. Kanye is my second favorite. She is very messy. She's a very messy girl, but Kanye is smart. She's very messy, but she is smart. Another thing I kind of side-eyed her about was the obvious skin bleaching. But then again, I don't really judge people that bleach their skin. I just feel bad for them because they've been messed up by colonialism and colorism, and it is what it is. I want to have a talk with the particular person that did Kanye's hair and makeup. I want to talk to you, because that shit you pulled, I could have fucked you up.
Cause that shit you poured in the kitchen, I should have fucked you up. But I let you walk away.
I like the fact that towards the end, she started having Annie's back. Even when she told Zari the truth. She told Zari that she was weaponizing Annie's insecurity, and she shouldn't have done that. And she let Zari see where she was wrong and all of that. So I like that about her. She's smart. Sometimes she was saying the things I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, I like you. And she's just a good sport. She just likes to have fun. I like her. Then that fight she had with Zari was literally so unnecessary. I don't know what she was talking about, that Zari came and she's trying to be Queen Bee and she's trying to take over and she's trying to, he was giving I'm jealous of you, and Kanye does not even strike me as that type of person. Here's what I think: they needed some kind of negative drama to bring it up together. They needed some kind of villain, and they decided to make Zari one, although she made herself one in the beginning by antagonizing. And so that's why they brought up, oh, she was like, but I'm like, Kanye, but you gave a speech during your party and nobody felt some type of way, so why did you have to feel some type of way? And the whispering when Zari was talking was giving very much I'm scared of Zari vibes, and I didn't like that. That's not how you treat arrogant people, because then you further prove their points that people are intimidated by them. But the big queen and laughing is as if, oh, I'm scared of them, they are making fun of my teacher. And Zari, she let Zari like dog her and say, do you have a problem? Like, do we have a problem? She had just kept quiet, had some freaking decorum when Zari was done talking, and she would call her aside like the grown woman that I know she is, and she would have talked to her. Taking that route was kind of childish, and I didn't like it. Zari, I think, was made to be the villain of the show. Do I think she has negative energy around her? Yes, I think she does. Or she was portrayed to have negative energy around her. I like her makeup. Her makeup was neat and, you know, well done. When it comes to confidence, it's really hard to tell. She might be confident, I don't know, but what I see in her is arrogance. There's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. They mimic almost the same trait, but it's not the same. When you feel the need to bring others down or to be condescending in order to, you know, prove your point that you're confident, then you're arrogant. She might be confident and arrogant, but her arrogance was showing more than her confidence. Where I started, you know, side-eyeing Zari was immediately she came to that party and she immediately started judging people's outfits, especially Annie, saying her boobs were out, this one was out. I thought it was just a confessional thing. I didn't know she said it out loud to Annie. That was really trifling. And this is my problem with these self-proclaimed classy, elegant women. They don't seem to mind their business. It's as if they cannot stop themselves from judging other women and what they wear, just judging them from looking at them. I would never be caught dead being friends with someone like Zari because she just gives me mean girl vibe. What women that don't dress like them, that don't look like them, they perceive is not elegant, they will go ahead to judge them, look down on them, be condescending to them. It's almost as if they need other women to not be elegant in their book in order to use themselves as an example of what an elegant or classy woman should look like, because there was no need for you to open your mouth right in front of everyone to judge this person's outfit. You could dress what you think is classy and elegant and still look at other women and say, oh, you look pretty. And even if you think they don't look pretty, you just keep it to yourself, or you call them aside if you think things are showing and you be like, oh, I don't know if you realize when you stood up, this was showing, when you stood up, that was showing. There is no need for you to embarrass her like that in public. And if you listen to them most of the time, why they think they are elegant, they think their way of dressing is the right way of dressing because the patriarchy or the society that we live in depicts how a woman should dress, and you're dressing like that. So you see other women as less than for not dressing or being the way you think they should be just because you're obeying the rule. If you are judging based on the society or based on, you know, I'm going to judge Zari. If it's like that, I would say Zari is the bottom of the barrel because she is a baby mama with two baby daddies. So she doesn't even have the moral ground. What moral ground is she standing on to judge other women? According to society, she is what's wrong with the society. So why are you judging when you're literally the bottom of the barrel? But I don't judge women for being baby mamas or whatever. It is what it is. The world is tough enough for women. I don't judge that, but I'm just saying, if you're going to judge based on society standards, Zari, no matter the high value, no matter the classy, the boss lady that she claims she is still bottom of the barrel if you are judging based on the society the way she was judging Annie. I feel like those kind of women would not have your back in public, especially against men, and they will be quick to throw you under the bus if it's going to help put them on a pedestal in the society. The whole weird thing with Two-Face saying give the phone to Zari, the boss lady, I don't know why she just kept on repeating it, and also kept on repeating that Annie is insecure because Annie just asked a light-hearted question like, how do you know my husband? It's as if she needed Annie to be insecure for her to prove a point that she's confident, because she kept repeating it. When I legit I don't even think I heard it. I heard it once when Two-Face, and I think Two-Face, being the friendly person he was just trying to be friendly and he was just trying to talk to everybody. And since he previously worked with Zari, of course Zari is a familiar face, he would want to talk to her. That doesn't mean any other thing, but the way she was blowing it out of proportion, she just kept on repeating it. It's your man that kept on insisting to talk to, and Annie even didn't really have a problem with it because, you know, Annie, she's an open book. If she had a problem with it, she would have told Zari. But the issue she had was the fact that Zari, you know, openly told her your ass is out or that kind of thing in front of everybody, and it was embarrassing. And when Zari apologized, she said, oh, okay, that's fine, I forgive you, and they moved on. If Zari thought, oh, Annie was insecure and thought, oh, she wanted to reassure Annie, she would have said it there or called Annie aside and said, oh, I don't know if you felt some type of way because Two-Face said, give the phone back to me. But I just want to tell you, we are just friends, or we just knew each other back in the day. There's nothing between us. But no, she just kept on telling every other person that Annie asked her, and he kept on asking, how do you know my husband? She's insecure. It's like, it's as if she repeats it enough time, it's going to be true. It's not true. That girl, she might be insecure, but she's not insecure about that particular issue. She's not even worried about it. She didn't talk about it. She didn't think about it. You're the one making it a big deal. No matter how classy, no matter how, elegant you are or you look, once you're a mean girl, you're just the bottom of the barrel. You're trifling and disgusting, and you just She pulled Two-Face aside and told Two-Face that your wife is insecure. And then, oh my God, that's what I say. She's such a bully, a mean girl. She now called Annie, and Annie, being this free-spirited person, she said, yes, my darling, and she came in front of my own husband. Even if it's not my husband, my boyfriend, my man, whatever the fuck he is, you're telling me that I am insecure. Hey, Jesus, for what? What gave you that? That was where I'm like, oh no, Zari, that was your last straw. I'm not even gonna cap. You are cut the fuck off.
That was your last straw. I ain't gonna cap. You are cut the fuck off.
If I was animated, I had that insecure, I'd be like, come on, let's go outside. Go outside for what? We are going to fight.
Come on. Let's go outside. Go outside for what? We're gonna fight.
Then the fact that she lies a lot too. She lied on Annie when she was talking to Swanky about the issue. She told Swanky that, who did she even tell? Was it Swanky or the Andile? That she don't call Annie insecure. Like, why do you feel the need to lie? Whenever you hear people say, oh, I don't like hanging out with girls because girls are jealous of me, they're always jealous of me because of my confidence, sit that person down and ask person, why are they so pressed about you? What did you do to them? Or go and ask around. You know that person literally provoked. It's a lot of passive aggression, and when people finally react, they will start acting surprised, like, oh my God, is this who we are? Is this what we represent?
Oh my God, is this who we are? Is this what we represent?
But you have been poking at that person, and that's what exactly happened in Zari's case. Even when Annie said, no, you're not his type and all of that, which I think is stupid, she went ahead to say, you don't know, they cheat with their type. She was antagonizing Annie. Look at what she did. If you feel the need to use another woman's insecurity against her to antagonize her, you are a horrible person. You are a mean girl. Regardless of how I feel about Zari, I will also acknowledge the fact that they did gang up on her. There was no need for them to gang up on her, especially on that particular topic. I understand if they were not ganging up, if we are talking to her about what she did to Annie or how she treated Annie, it would have been different. But that she's feeling like the pain, this one, that one, like there was no need for the gang up, and I'm glad she held her own. If you're in a friend group and you keep apologizing for what you did, both for what you did and what you did not do, they will keep dogging you. They will keep shifting the goalpost and saying, oh, you did this, you have to apologize, you don't do this, why did you do this, that kind of a thing. I'm glad she held her own, because what they were saying was unnecessary. Telling, oh, say you're sorry for what? I don't think she did anything wrong, and I'm happy she did not apologize just for the sake. She apologized when she was wrong about, and she found out it was wrong and she apologized. But this particular one, she didn't do anything wrong, and I'm glad that she held her own. I also like the fact that she doesn't let anybody shame her or try to intimidate her out of going after what she wants or what she likes. Because when this person, what's the name of that girl, Carl something, when Zari was hanging out with Andile, and this person was like, what are you doing? No, what about Diamond? And she immediately called that shit out, and she was like, but you people, I can do what I want. You people were not saying anything. You people did not say anything when Diamond was hanging out with Nadia. Why are you saying anything? She just cut it off. She doesn't give people the opportunity to think that they have a say, and I think that's really like a boss lady move. Like, you stay there, sit, just go and sit in one corner and eat your food. You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
I'm going to do my makeup off camera and come back and continue. First impression about, let me be honest with you, I love Annie. She's one of my favorites after Swanky and the Kanye lady. She's one of my favorites. But my first impression about Annie on the show is that she lacked decorum. They invited me for a party, and you know, people are having conversation, like conversation. Do you have kids? Where your kids? Then the host of the party happened to mention that her kid lives like in the same apartment complex, but just next, not in the same apartment, lives next door. People are, you know, people are getting along, people are talking and all of that. But no matter your opinion about that topic, you keep your opinion to yourself. But Annie she did not read the room, nothing. She just started judging the woman's motherhood, Kylie's motherhood immediately. Oh no, it's bad, you don't do that. A child, you were invited and now you're, you know, going back and forth with the host. It's not something, and the host not even do anything back to you. You're just going back and forth. Just keep your opinion, because now you're spoiling the mood for the rest. Like, I hate it when I'm having a good time with a bunch of people, then somebody wants to start having an argument and going back and forth with other people, just spoiling the mood. It's like, you don't really, that person's not your friend. You've not really met her before. According to the show, you're meeting her for the first time and this is what is happening. Like, then Diamond Platinum, he said he has either 4 or 6 kids, he does not know. And immediately, Annie, no, that's bad. Like, keep your opinions to yourself. People are trying to have conversation in passing, and all you do is listen. Then when you're like really close to that person, you now talk to the person, but not just spoiling the mood. People are having conversation to keep it going. This is a social gathering. Don't come and start going back and forth to people. That really irks my soul. Like, what is you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? Annie has this pure thing about her, has this refreshing thing, this positive thing around her, that no matter how much she's been dogged by people she trusted, she still is the same way. She hasn't really learned her lesson. You know, most of us, we started off like that, and due to the fact that a lot of people, they've done us wrong, they've used the information we gave them against us, they've used that insecurity against us, we have changed into another person just to protect ourselves. Annie did not present herself to be like that. She still remains her pure, real, vulnerable self, despite how many times she's been hurt. And I think that's refreshing. People my friend was saying it, and I agree with her. I also like the fact that whatever she had to say, she said it to the person in their face, and she was not a confessional gangster. Then with her relationship with Two-Face, I just really pity her. Because it's not easy. She's just really been through a lot, and you know, people were clowning her about how she is around her husband. She's acting like a groupie, and I was among one of those people until I took a step back. I'm like, this is actually really cute that she's acting this way. Like, she's acting, oh my god, it's cute, but it's just unfortunate that she is that way with the wrong person. She's that way with somebody that has literally dealt with her in this life. Two-Face has shown that girl pepper. She did not let how she was hurt in the past, how she was treated in the past, to determine how she treats others. She still has this pure, genuine, overflowing love, despite how trifling, innocent her husband has been. And to an extent, I also, you know, sympathize with her, because Annie was 15 years, according to her, when she met Two-Face, and Two-Face is 9 years older, I think 9 or 7 years older than her, so go figure. Annie was a child when she met Two-Face, and Two-Face was an adult. So that qualifies as grooming. Everything she knows about love and relationship, she learnt it from Two-Face. She learnt it from this older man instead of, you know, going to figure things out for herself. She learnt it from this older man. I see why she acts like a child around Two-Face, because she never really grew up on her own. Whenever she's around Two-Face, even as an adult, she reverts back to being a child. So she looks up to Two-Face. Two-Face is her husband, her love, and also this figure of authority where she learns about love and relationship. And when it comes to relationship between two adults, I don't like putting my 2 cents because I feel like there's no formula for it. Two people will decide what actually works for them, so long as no abuse is going on in that relationship, both mentally and otherwise. Just do what works for you. And I want to touch on the dynamic of their relationship. I feel all they have is history. All you would hear is remember when. It's like, damn, okay, I remember when I lost my mind.
I remember when I lost my mind.
What about the present? Another thing is that when he's talking about her, he's not talking about her like her personality. He's talking about her like how much she endured, how much she was strong despite what he put her through. Like, remember when you say I give birth in Mele? He's talking about her in this service role and not her as a person. Even these few days that you've gone, I missed you. I'm like, oh, why do you miss her? Then the children will come to me and be like, how do you do all these things? You go to work and come back and still attend to the children. I'm like, damn, that's what you miss about her? And he deserves so much. Why can't you just see her pure heart? See her positively. It's as if when she walks into the room, when she talks, she lights up the room. I mean, somebody I would want to be friends with, but I would not want to be. I feel like she's not holding him accountable. She doesn't hold him accountable at all. She was so happy when he acknowledged that the fact that she felt bad that he got other women pregnant. She was so happy because she just kept on talking about it. At least he acknowledged, which goes back to grooming. Master knows that he hurts me. Now I happy. Master is human being after all. I would say Two-Face loves Annie. Two-Face loves Annie. Two-Face is, but he's not. That's why I say love is not enough. You have to be dedicated. He's not loyal, and he doesn't really mind a little embarrassment here and there because he knows Annie is not going anywhere. You also tell, like, Two-Face realizes how much Annie loves him, and that scares him a little bit because he said it. Kanye was saying, do you realize how much your wife loves you? Your wife loves you. He was like, yes, and it scares it. Sometimes it's scary. That kind of love should not scare you if your intentions are pure. That kind of love should not scare you if you have the intention of reciprocating it. If your intentions are pure, if you're fully dedicated to someone, the kind of love she has for you or that person has for you should not scare you. It's because his intentions are not pure. That's why the love is scaring him. So Kanye was saying, asking him, what have you done to heal Annie from the kind of emotional instability that you've caused her? And he said, like, things here and there. He now became serious and said, but I cannot help her because your happiness should not depend on anybody 100%. And he's right. He's correct. But it also makes me really sad for Annie. It's like, look at the person that caused your emotional instability. Look at the person that caused your pain. Is telling you that you are basically on your own. See, I don't mind loving a man more than he loves me. But where the destruction comes, where the issue comes in, is loving a man more than I love myself. Because then I would lose myself. I would not want to walk away, even if the situation I'm in with the man is stunting my growth, it's stunting my progress. I will still be with the man because I love him more than I love myself. She's a little bit delusional because when she was making her vows, first of all, Two-Face just said, you be my day one, one love, everybody, yes, so. But Annie brought like 10 letter page, which I'm not, it's cute in a sad situation. Brought 10 letter page, say, I will die without you. I cannot breathe without you. I cannot move without you. There's no me without you. There's no me without you. Where will I be without you? They know me without you. But there is something she said that caught me. She said, guilty. No, sorry, innocent. You've shown me over and over again that nothing can come between us. That nothing and no one can come between us. I'm like, girl, well, who do you think you're saying this vows to? Definitely not this guilty, sorry, innocent standing before you. He has shown you what, when, how. You've been where, with who.
You've been where? Where who?
Because all he has shown you that we've seen is that a lot of things can come between your love, and the reason it has not come between your love is you. You should give yourself more credit. You have been the one sustaining this relationship, not the other way around. Guilty, the innocent does not care. I also think Two-Face should do a better job in defending Annie, because when that Zari was, saying Annie is insecure and all of that, Two-Face was like, should we mess with her? Let's mess with her? Why would you even play that kind of? Why would you even do that kind of thing? Like, it is a sensitive. Your cheating is already a sensitive topic, and you want to mess with her. Your wife that is mentally, that is emotionally unstable. Poor Annie. Like, I felt like crying at that point. Like, you want to mess with her, but no matter if it's a joke or not, don't do that.
Nah, you don't do that. That's not how we roll in this Lego.
I hate how people are clowning Annie. Like, it's okay for you, to think critically and, talk and dissect the situation, maybe her marriage, just the situation, but just straight up clowning her, calling her a clown, a fool, all these things is really bad. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
You have to be kind with your words. Be kind. She's already going through a lot. Whether it's her decision or not to stay with the marriage, to stay in the marriage, she's already going through a lot. Be kind with your words. Some of you have endured worse. I like the fact that Annie came into the show showing her real self. She didn't pretend for one day. She was just out there with her emotion, everything, and I think it's so refreshing to see that on a reality show. She didn't feel the need to form or pretend, and it's like how all the negative attention is on Annie, judging her, calling her names, when the person you push should have the smoke for is the man. Why is it that this type of situation, the man goes scot-free? She did not form, she did not fake it, and I like it. She would have just come there and been a bad bitch, which I know she would be, but she didn't want to. It's not everybody that is obvious, but you people are mad at her because she's not pretending. And leave her alone. She doesn't want to change who she is for your validation or for your happiness or to be more digestible to you. Just leave her alone. She's being her real self. I think it's dangerous, but it's the truth. I admire her attributes. She's pure, she's down to earth, she's open, and she's vulnerable. But unfortunately, those attributes, if you find yourself in the wrong circle of people, you are going to be destroyed. It's going to literally destroy you. And I know she has been destroyed so many times, but she has chosen to not change. She has still chosen to be her real self, which is really admirable. I like Annie. At the end of the day, I will rate the show a 7 out of 10. They could do better with their makeup and hair, period. Talking about hair, look at this hair. Girl, look at this hair. You like it? I tried to comb it out so many times, but the curls are still like bouncing. I've tried to fluff it out, like do my hair like this. But the curls are still bouncing, So the hair is good quality hair. The lace, the lace is lace. This is one of the easiest installs I've done so far. It just didn't give me any issues.
As usual, I forgot to do the outro. We've come to the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Still on my way to 20K. Don't think I've forgotten that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I love you.